All right. Hey, happy Moon Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Moon Day deck pull reading. I appreciate anyone who stops by, anybody who watches, anyone who supports. I really appreciate you. Everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. My Linktree, my email, my social media, my Venmo, my Cashapp. If you would like to donate or tip, which is very much appreciated and is helpful. The information to book a reading with me, everything is in the description box of this video for you to see. For this week's Moon Day deck pull reading, I'm going to be channeling with Lord Ganesha. Oh, sorry, there's Lord Shiva, who is supporting the collector's highest good and the highest good. Um, and I apologize in advance if there are any extra noises or whatnot during this reading. Life is life, and I'll handle it if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and is helpful. So let's get into this week's Moon Day deck pull reading. Okay. All right, let's go. Okay, so can't wait to get a setup to where you can see both my face and the cards. All right, so let's go. Hold on. All right, so this is for this week's Moon Day deck pull reading. The topic is all is mind. And again, I'm channeling with there's Lord Shiva, who is supporting the collector's highest good and the highest good. The first card to come out is the Five of Pentacles. Second card to come out is the Ten of Cups. Third card to come out is the Eight of Pentacles. The fourth card to come out is the Tower. The fifth card to come out is the Nine of Machetes, which is the Nine of Swords. The sixth card to come out is the Lover's card. The seventh card to come out is the Seven of Machetes. The eighth card to come out is the Ace of Machetes. Come on, machetes, let's go. Because we're talking about the mind, aren't we? The ninth card to come out is the Four of Brooms, which is the Four of Wands. And the 10th and last card to come out is the Knight of Brooms. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of all of that. You've got the Nine of Cups. And top of the deck, you, if you're watching this right now, you've got the Two of Wands. Honestly, the way like everything came out, and I'm just taking from what I saw. So when I said, and I did this, I read someone the other day, and I said this to her too. Things are gonna seem like there's lack. You know, you don't have enough money. You're homeless. Things seem like it's lack, or things seem like there's a loss. Things may seem like they're tumbling down. There's a whole bunch of stuff that may be going on, right? All at the same time, externally, internally, right? You still had to have this, it's like you still have to have this mindset that you are fulfilled, you are blessed, you are blissed, and you are protected or whatnot. Also, despite whatever mental warfare is going on from within yourself or from somebody externally that's trying to inflict that onto you, um, clarity is your best friend, and to focus on that, nothing else. Um, no matter what, like anybody or anything or any situation may be trying to make you feel like you're in, especially if you make you feel like you're in lack. Um, and this will happen, could happen, and like for real, physically, like you literally don't have any money in your bank account. You literally don't have a place to stay, or there's something with your foundation, right? It's literally not there, but it's not at the same time. Um, you have to have this mindset that you're not in this lack or whatnot. So there's something that I kind of like looked at and saw and was there as well. And there's something about keeping focus on your work as well. So yeah, all is mind. That is the topic for this week's Monday Deck for reading. Hold on, I'm looking at the cards here. Okay. Give me a bit. Hold on. Yeah, some of you guys could be starting anew, or something is starting. There's a new beginning. Um, Something about harmony. Maybe you guys wanna. There's like so yeah. There's also something here about harmony and flow. Y'all are starting a harmonic, a new beginning that's harmonic, or you're wanting to, or there's just something here in general about a new harmonic start. Hold on again, my bad. And then there's an ending. It's funny because the two numbers, no, I'm lying. So yeah, yeah, and then there's like some type of ending. There's a beginning and the ending. The world, people, society, they celebrate the new year around this time. So it could be something like that. Like you guys are on. I personally don't celebrate the new year around this time because that's not the new year for me. It's honestly on the spring equinox. So, but yeah, I'm I know that like people are celebrating the new year and stuff because now we're in 2024 and all that stuff. Um, so there was an ending, obviously. It was the end of 2023, and there's a new beginning of 2024, right? So maybe that is something for y'all. Maybe you guys are planning to do a um something, maybe a harmonic trend. There's something about how possibly a harmonic transition from end to beginning, a flow into the end from the end to beginning, or there's something about ending and a cycle ended, or there's something about an end, and like something about harmony and a new beginning or whatnot. Mm, that's all I see here for now. Okay. Some of you, you guys, some of you may be struggling, financially or about your foundation, but it's like y'all working on it, you're building it, or you need to. Some of you guys are in lack. It could be a financial lack. It could just be like energetically, like something like that is supposed to give you stability and feel steady and safe, energetically or whatnot. It's like a lack there. At the same time, there's something about you working on it, like building it or something like that. Be careful of building out of the mind state of lack as well. Be careful of building out of from the mind state of lack. If you're building and you're currently in lack as well. Some of you guys are just building or growing, building or making something, working on something. Um, Even if you're in some type of stability, instability, financial lack, or whatnot. Okay. The only cups cards that are here are literally just like the happy cards or whatnot. It's 10 of cups and a 9 of cups. I'm telling you, I feel like there's definitely gonna come to that. Like there's something about wish fulfillment, something about being in a happy emotional state, being grateful, abundant. And I feel like being in a happy emotional state is given the whole thing too of like even if like that whole thing where people talk about like people who don't have much seem to be happy sometimes or whatnot. Or there's something about like being happy or like wish fulfillment, even if you feel like you're in lack. Some of you could also be building towards happiness, wish fulfillment, or whatnot, abundance, and everlasting, long lasting love, wish fulfillment, happiness, joy. Some of y'all straight up, I'm very sorry about that. It's so weird. So are some of you guys having like, okay, I'm gonna say this too and I'll move on because I'm getting this a little bit. Are some of you guys like going through divorce or a breakup, but like it's not as dramatic as like people will make it seem? Like it's like a breakup or it's the ending or a relationship is crumbling down, but there's something there, either both of y'all or one person or this person that you're with or breaking up with or you it's like trying to, even though there's like a breakup or a divorce, trying to like have it harmonically. This is what I was getting in the beginning too with the numbers. Like it feels like an end and the beginning, but it's like trying to harmonically transition through that. Like so, there may be a end of a relationship, a marriage. There may be a divorce, a breakup, right? But it's like not either it's n like not, it's not like all hell breaks loose type of like energy with this breakup, with this end or whatnot. Is harmonic. It's just harmonic. It's like a night that it's like the tower is falling down, but like nicely, or whatnot. It's not like crazy. It's like a harmonic end or something like that to a relationship. Or that's what y'all trying to do. Maybe y'all trying to do it for the kids, you're trying to like um be harmonic or a certain way so that like this breakup, this whatever transitions nicely, peacefully, balanced or whatnot. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting for some people. Like there may be an end of like a relationship and you start a new life. There's a new start to that end. And you're trying to transition through it like harmonically, peacefully, with balance. Or this might be between both of y'all, that y'all doing this, or it could be also for the kids, something like that. And I'm getting to, for some of y'all, like there may be an end or a breakup or whatnot, but it's like literally the beginning of your happiness, like beginning of like your singlehood and your happiness. Like it feels a little bit like freedom, you know what I mean? 10:44 I see on the clock here. But yeah, um it could be like an end to relationship, but it feels like it like some of y'all are happy about this ending. And I mean, maybe because you may be starting to, I feel like maybe because like you know, I don't know, it makes you more free, more happy. Maybe this relationship or whatever it is has been weighing you down. Now that you broke up or whatnot, you're free, you're more happy. Um, there's gonna be a ton of love, like just rushing in. It's gonna be long lasting love or something like that. There's a change going on in some type of marriage, whether so it could be a breakup, it could be divorce. There's some type of drastic change though. There's something about also the way that marriages or love is looked like or harmony is looked as it's crumbling down. Also, there could be something about even in the midst of like a tower needing to keep harmony. Some of y'all could be doing it for the kids type of thing or for the family, letting things down easily. I don't know. So something about like I mean this could be cheating within a relationship. I don't know, some of y'all there's something about a truth about a truth about someone cheating, if it may be in a relationship or not. Um it doesn't have to be a relationship though. If it's a relationship, somebody, it's like you found out some type of cheating, like this was keeping you up at night and now you have clarity. So either like something was keeping you up at night or something like that, or some type of lies and stuff was keeping up like a romantic partner up at night and now clarity came out or something like that. Also, it could be like whatever clarity came out about some lying or cheating or thievery or whatnot could be keeping someone up at night, or whatnot, the clarity of it keeps someone at night up at night. Somebody, and I'm talking about relationships right now, like marriage, boyfriend, girlfriend, like somebody, like something could have been keeping them up at night, like whether it's you and like I'm getting this whole thing of like maybe you were feeling something or you knew something or there's something that was keeping you up at night, or like either you or this other person, something about keeping up at night, and I feel like it was lies. It was like lies or thievery or cheating or something like that. And the truth came forward. There was clarity. And at the same time, I feel like if like somebody like told the truth about or somebody told the truth or um someone told the truth about some type of lies or theory, some seven of swords stuff, or like it was like the clarity came to surface or whatnot, something about that is also keeping someone up at night, like nervous in their head and all that stuff. And it's surrounding this love here, this relationship, this marriage. I mean, if you guys are not in the marriage or love or whatnot, maybe some type of friendship, like your best friend, you found out something is keeping you up at night, and like the truth of it or something like that, or some type of truth, like lies and stuff like that, truth about it is keeping someone up at night, and they might tell you the truth, or like the truth is just gonna show, like it's gonna be clear about, very clear. some of y'all, there could have been something with distractions, like some type of lies and thievery and this shady stuff may have like kept you up, but like the truth of it and something like that, it might have been some type of distraction that was trying to distract you. Whether this person or the situation, it happened purposefully, like it was actually orchestrated or not, it's just something that's happening. And then there's something, if this is like not with somebody else, a friend or something within you or whatnot, right? It's you and you. There's something about like the truth of something, like something about like something was just like messing with your head, like it's in your head within, and it's like you have to find the truth. You have to accept or something about the truth about some type of illusion or lies about something. And then there's something about know thyself and also standing strong in your energy. Knowing thyself, standing strong in your energy. Maybe some of y'all learned a lesson here, or there's some type of like energetic transitioning, transforming thing that happened where it made you more sure about the direction you're going into. Is also just more sure about yourself or whatnot. Some of y'all, there's something about your passion and moving. Maybe something about you, your passion is like leading you to travel or something like that, or something about learning. I'm getting Saggy energy a little bit. What the truth shall set you free, or something like that? Yeah, the truth about something shall set you free, and something about a little bit about illusions. Man, there is something here, like the truth of something. Like, I don't know if some of y'all like went inward or just like because some of it could be self-sabotage, some of it could be external. There's something about like some type of illusions or lies, whether like you told yourself or like other people told you, and something about keeping you up at night. And like either these lies within yourself, like self-sabotage or self-limiting or whatever, um, may have kept you in something or whatnot, and like now you see the truth of it, and it's like of the illusions or whatnot, and I feel like you see now after like just being like mentally like antagonized through like maybe self-sabotaging thoughts or like disillusions about something, like you see the truth of it or whatnot. There's something about moving forward after that and knowing thyself even more. Um, Also, if this is externally or whatnot, um, where like situations or people like put on illusions, projected illusions onto you or lied or something like that, where it was messing with your mind. It's like now you see the truth of it or whatnot and moving forward. Also, I'm getting to for some of y'all, all of that, right? But it's like even if the truth is shown, sometimes I feel like that it fucks with people's head, and something about like a truth about yourself, your self-love, knowing thyself, or like a truth about someone else. And even in that, somebody, if it's like somebody else or whatnot, it still kind of shows some type of truth within yourself. I'm getting a little bit. So maybe it's something about truth about someone else, like your friend, your best friend. I feel like it's somebody real close, your best friend, or like your lover, your husband, your wife, somebody you have kids with. Some type of illusion and truth was shown, and it may even put you in your head at the same time. But there's something about needing to move forward, and this is the truth, and, like, what does that say? Know thyself or something like that? Or, like, you are moving forward, even though this truth may be, like, putting you ahead in your head or, like, maybe hurtful or something like that. I don't think it's that hurtful, honestly. for a lot of you. But like even though it's a truth and it's a tower and it's like a lie or illusion that has been revealed or whatnot, I feel like it does get you out of your head. It is what it is. It's the truth, and like it gives you better direction of your life and love and like stability, like what you want. I feel like it makes you super focused and one point of focus and something about getting rid of the distractions or whatnot. Mhm. But yeah, there's something about some of y'all like y'all have so much energy. There or y'all feeling so much energy or like y'all feel this gusto, is that what you call it? Whatever it's called, like this energy, right? But like some of y'all may be putting out in your head. So it may be this, or some of y'all are in your head, and then like there's this energy that's trying to push you or whatnot. Like, you could be like at the edge of a cliff or whatnot, trying to bungee jump or whatever that thing is, right? And you're like, oh, I don't know. But then like you just need that extra like push from somebody to push you off or whatnot to get you out of your head. So it's energetically like that. Also, I'm just getting like this energy of like y'all are in your head or something's keeping you up at night because you have all this energy and it feel like it's like pushing you to like go or something like that. Like some of y'all don't know what to do with all this energy, maybe. Um, some of y'all, I'm telling you, y'all like okay, all right. I'm gonna randomly say this. Some of y'all, I feel like somebody was lying about something about stability and finances, and like I don't want to go deep into why that does break up marriages and stuff like that. Just something about an illusion or a lie about stability and like possibly finances and all that stuff and the family that might have just, I don't know, ended stuff. Or like I feel like some of it might transition as well. Hmm. Something about I don't know. And it feels like a this manly thing, when men don't want to tell you that they're not doing well with finances because they're a man and all that stuff. But it's like it's better to tell your wife and stuff so that we could figure out what to do type of thing. I'm getting that a little bit. Because it's worse to lie about the finances and the stability and what you're going through, especially if you're married and you're grouping these things with people, because it could be much worse if you're lying and doing illusions of what's not actually there in reality, in terms of, especially if you have children and you have a wife or a husband, whichever it is, and this is like you're supposed to your stability, your home, like money is just not money. It's like making your kids feel safe. Like it's just deeper things than that. I don't want to go into it, but there may be something about like that and like something about that. I'm gonna keep it there. And that's what I mean. Not everybody may be going through divorce. I'm feeling like there might be a shift in energy when it comes to your marriage as well. Now that like this secret or this illusion is like clear, there's some of y'all might just straight out divorce and realize like, no, we just not meant to like be together or do all of this and go forward. So let's just like move on and maybe y'all doing it harmonically or Lord Shiva is advising you do it harmonically, just move forward or whatever, see what it is, and that's it. Or like some of y'all, this truth came out and it's like, okay, like how can we make this better? Like how can we improve this and move forward even stronger or whatnot? So like even in some type of lack, it's like y'all choose love and y'all choose to still like how can we do this better? How can we like bring more joy, more harmony, more into our home, into our space as a couple? or this could be within yourself, or this could be like with a best friend or something like that. Yeah, and it's giving me the thing, the cliche thing, or the thing that everybody has said or whatever, because it's true sometimes. Um, this whole thing of some of y'all, I feel so bad if that's the case. I don't know if y'all have a whole family, or you're with someone, I don't know, but like whether you're married or not, or you're with someone, there's some type of lack, but like being in harmony and in love, even though there's lack or whatnot. Even though like you may be in the Five of Pentacles, you're homeless or there's like struggling with money. There's something about love and fulfillment. No, love even during this lack within y'all marriage, um, whether it's lack within like the stability energetically of your marriage, or like, and it's funny, I said this for one of the things too. There was something that it keeps kind of come back a little bit. It's like even when you're in struggle or whatnot, needing to be as strong as possible, as being a strong couple, a strong partner or whatnot, a strong best friend, a husband, wife or whatnot. Even through struggle and lack, there's still love there. Or just in general, even through struggle, lack, needing to stay together, like being harmonic, whether it's with somebody else or by yourself, like keeping harmony and being grateful and still like have the love and the happiness there. Being grateful for what you have, who you have. This is such an interesting combination. What is that? There is Lord Shiva who's supporting the collector's highest good and the highest good. I see the Ten of Cups here, the Seven of Swords, and the Two of Wands, or the Two of Brooms. That's scaring me a little bit too. It's like a whole thing about an illusion of like happiness and love and knowing thyself. Something about an illusion. There's happiness, right? But it's like it could be like an illusion of it in the direction. There's something about knowing thyself as well. Some of y'all just something about be very strategic, intentional, and strategic when it comes to like fulfilling love or whatnot in the direction it's going. And there's something about illusion and knowing thyself and true love or whatnot. There's something about also like one pointed focus, like focus when it comes to whatever you're building. It's giving me. There's some, especially the fact that the topic is all is mind or whatnot. How do I explain this? There's a certain mindset for things, man. Like there's a whole bunch of illusions and like distractions, but like we all know what we want at the end of the day. Like we know what we want. you know what is, and you can set the specific intention for it and achieve it. It's just the fact of like being clear about it through and through, even amongst, you know, changes and stuff happening in life. Still knowing what you want, seeing it clearly, and still working on it, like being super focused and carrying that like goal all the way through, even through distractions, illusions, and all that stuff. Even when things seem like they're in lack, even when, yeah, there's illusions, keeping that one pointed focus. And there's some type of truth about it, like some type of clarity for sure. And working towards the truth, or like it's like keeping your eye on the prize, keeping your vision super clear, even when things try to blurry it or whatnot, and continue to just be diligent in your vision. Some type of tower could be an entrance into something. And that's why I said in the beginning too, right? There's an ending of something, a tumbling of something, but it brings something new or entrance into something else. When one door closes, another one opens. It's giving me that Revelations thing too. I guess this is around that time too. The whole Revelations thing where, you know, Revelations first, everything, God tears down the earth, burns down the earth and all that stuff. But then like we have that this transitioning stage or whatever, and then um you you enter into heaven's gate after the whole transition or something like that. So there's something about tumbling and breaking down of stuff or whatnot, but then it's like for a new beginning or whatnot. So like Revelations, everything tumbling down, and then what you call it, an opening to something new or whatnot. Seems like something better. Some of y'all, I keep going back to the marriage thing. So some of y'all are like just wise enough, or y'all know that it is what it is with a marriage or whatnot. And I mean, like some of y'all could really be transitioning as like, okay, this is what it is. This is the truth. How are we gonna work on it? Um, let's work on it and have this one pointed focus or whatnot. No matter what distractions, this is what it is, and moving forward together, right? This could be a marriage. This could be with a best friend, or it could just be within yourself, right? Or there could be something about like this is what it is, and maybe an acceptance of like this is not on your path, which really sucks. But you know, not at the same time, no. It's like you're like, okay, even if you've been with someone for how long, like, um, you could have been with someone for how long or whatnot, and then you finally realize after what, 20 something years that like it's not it, and that like you realize what your happiness is. Sometimes it happens like that. And some of y'all changes are happening and moving or whatnot, where you're like, okay, let's divorce or like let's break up. But it's like it feels like it's harmonic, or Lord Shiva wants y'all to do it harmonically. Or it's like a smooth transition of because of like just realizing the truth and like through the illusions and stuff like that. Some of y'all, there's something about in your head though. Y'all being in your head, especially at moving forward and all that stuff. Or some of y'all were in y'all head. That's what I'm saying. It feels like some of y'all were in y'all head, and then now it's like for some of y'all, even though like things are tumbling down or you're in lack or things are happening a certain way, it's like you need to, or you're at the space where you're like, oh, since I see the truth, I see the light. you know what it is, so it's kind of like even though things may be tumbling down, or you need to feel this way or know this, right? Even though things are tumbling down, this is the clarity, the truth of what things are. And it's like, okay, something about that, just learn something about you learn something about yourself, or you go like, all right, so what really makes me happy? Now it's like it turns around to like, okay, what makes me happy? What brings me peace, harmony, and going for that. And some of y'all again could go right back into that, like now that you see what it is or whatnot, you could get a little bit like anxious and all this stuff. Just a little bit. But I feel like you guys are moving forward though. And you're in the pursuit of happiness. Some of y'all could be moving. Obviously, even if you guys lived with somebody else and all that stuff, now you gotta move out. Some of y'all, I'm telling you, y'all are just like taking like a road trip. Y'all doing the van life thing. I've been getting that subtly. Like F it, like something about know thyself and finding yourself again. And you're gonna realize why all is mind for sure. It is something about that'll be so interesting. Y'all are a true ass couple. If like there's something y'all realize, 1110 I see here, 111. Y'all are a true ass couple. If this is not a whole breakup, like maybe y'all figure something out and y'all are working on how to make it better, especially mentally with each other. That's cool. That's like a true that's the maturity right there. That's a true couple right there. Not to just break up because of this and that. Some of y'all do, you know what I mean? I feel like it's needed. Y'all see what this is what this is what it is, and this is not what y'all want, or like an illusion. It could be somebody lying and stuff like that, but I don't know. It feels like some of it is like somebody lying or thievery, not telling the truth about something. It could be intentional, not intentional. It could be just something y'all didn't realize in a marriage, in a best friendship, boyfriend, girlfriend, or within yourself. And there's some type of reflection or something truth that's shown about this illusion. And now it's like a shift that you have to do. And some of y'all have to like, just let things crumble, leave a relationship, a friendship, whatever, because this is not on your path. This person, this situation is not on your path. Some of y'all is just a straight up like, okay, now how do we get this to this place? How do we get, now that we know this, this was illusion, this was a lie or something like that. How do we get it to a better place? How do we get it to, and I was getting something about temporary conditional love. I was getting something a little bit hint of temporary shit, which I do not like. I don't know how to explain what I'm saying, but there's something about temporary shit, possibly temporary love or whatnot. But getting to a place of abundant love, or like just abundance in general. Um, and this is a relationship or a marriage or whatnot, and y'all are actually working towards, like, y'all talk like this, y'all figure out the truth behind like a certain illusion or lie or something that may have been keeping y'all up at night, and y'all decide, okay, even in this, we're gonna stick together and we're going to figure out how to be better, how to have like unconditional love, abundance of love, and y'all actually working on it. Y'all got a plan and y'all putting work to it, and y'all keeping your eye on that or whatnot. That is a very wonderful type of like relationship. Wonderful. That is so mature. um, and it's like given this whole thing, yes, even amongst like possible lack and lies and storms and all that stuff, your love. Ooh, that song by Music Soul Child. As long as your love don't change. I'll be here when your hair turns gray, yeah. And I still love you if you gain a little weight, yeah. Um, be the same, just as long as your love won't change. So something even like when things are in lack or seem a certain way, y'all love are still is still tight or whatnot. Some of y'all, something about doing it for the kids a little bit, just a hint of it. Because you guys got passion. You guys got like a clear vision and going for it. And it's all about love and happiness, knowing thyself, knowing what makes you happy, what makes you fulfilled. Not something that's temporary, something that makes you eternally feel fulfilled. It's just not temporary. It's unconditional love, basically. Okay. And then let me read it that way. I'm gonna go through this one more time. Yeah, there's something about either you guys may have been, oh wow. I'm not gonna read these, but like this is what came out. Determination and this came in reverse. It came out reverse. Family in reverse. So that's what I'm saying. There was like a reading some other time ago where sometimes they don't make sense for me, but like I think it does at the same time. There's something about not giving up on like a family or a marriage or something like that. Like continuing to like work through it. Only if this is like I feel like I'm so tired of explaining that because people are like, oh my God, we could work on. No, if this person is like doing weird mental games and they're not actually working on it with you and it's weird stuff, no. Like it's like if you guys are actually like one of those couples or marriages or best friends where y'all actually are like not playing games and you're actually trying to make things better and stuff. To not just give up or whatnot. Something about it brings power. And then I don't know, something about growth as well. This is the whole thing where y'all talk about you want somebody to grow with, right? It's two individuals coming together. So like you guys are gonna individually grow, but something about like maybe coming off the past but like coming right back, type of thing. But anyways, yeah. There's something about like a nervousness about like this energy, this new energy or whatnot, this gusto. Something about that energy. It may be overwhelming, or something about getting over this energy of being in your head. Some of this energy just might be overwhelming for y'all. Take it one step at a time. Um, yeah, there's something about lack, homelessness, financial loss, or whatnot. There could be something about a void in love, but like something about still having love even in the midst of like some type of loss or lack, being grateful, and something about still having love even in the void. Something about a temporary love or like, and that's what I mean. Is it love if it's temporary either? Like, so that's why the way that the cards are laid out here with the 10 of cups, the seven of machetes, and the two. Is it love if it's temporary though? I don't know about that. Okay, something about that, right? But yeah, something about love or like something about not being able to be in the illusion of some something that some not being in the illusion of love because of knowing yourself, not being in the illusion of love or happiness because you know you're something about knowing thyself. Something about, yeah, it's like delusion of love or stealing some type of love, happiness, joy. But then at the same time, it's like not being able to be in that illusion of love or having anyone steal your love or joy or happiness because of knowing thyself. Also, something about being strategic to have a long lasting like joy and love and everything. Something about being very strategic and intentional about it because of knowing thyself and the direction that you're going. Something about being super focused, being very focused on your work, on whatever goals you have. Keeping the vision, being diligent on the vision, the clear vision that you have, being diligent in the truth. So keep your eye on the prize and being very super focused and clear about what you're building and growing, working towards. And then it's giving me like, I always say good bones because that's my favorite one on HDTV DIY. But it's the whole thing of like needing to break something down in order to like start anew or like go forward. Needing to break something down in order to go forward. Maybe to break an illusion down or break down whatever wasn't real or wasn't supportive in order to go forward, to grow or whatnot. It's crazy. There's something about, but no, it's not crazy. And yeah, all is mind. So this whole thing about like something about possibly being in times of like lack, financial loss, homelessness, out in the cold, and something about, I'm telling you, like some some of this may leak into like your happiness or try to like leak into your happiness, but there's something about keeping focused to keep the main thing, to keep building in love, to keep building on onto this joy, this happiness that is that you're working on. Also work out of like this energy of love, unconditional love. Some things may be towering for y'all. Like it feels cold, it feels like a void and all that stuff. There's something about keeping the happy energy. Something about like it could feel like there's a void or there's like a loss in love. But there's something about being continuous, keep working on things, keep growing, keep building things, keep the main thing. This is definitely all is mind type of thing. You have to like even through all this stuff, like keep a certain mindset. Especially emotional state as well. There's something about thing like a breaking down of stuff. Some of y'all may feel like you're taking one step forward and a million steps back, type of thing. They might be getting to you or something like that. It could be in love, it could be in money, it could just be like, your whole family, what's going on in your family, your husband, wife, kids, type of thing. Um, that's going on. Y'all might be in some type of like struggle, stress, and you're working on things and you're keeping it happy, but then there's like a tower, and it might put you in your head and or whatnot like that. Some of y'all, it's just something about like the marriage and like, okay, somebody could have cheated, somebody could have lied about something. This could be honestly about stability, money, work, or whatnot, or we out or something in the family, something whatever it is. This could have been like intentional. Somebody was lying, or Seven of Swords and all that stuff. Something sneaky, weird, shady, an illusion was put out there, or like they could have intentionally done it, or unintentionally, just like some weird, shady stuff going on. Could happen in like a marriage for sure. It could have been in a best friend with a best friend, or just within yourself. But there's something about like it bringing clarity, and there's something within that where there's something about harmony and being strategic and how you move, especially after this illusion is dropped or something like that, or something about that and like clarity or whatnot. That clarity brought an entrance, a gateway to something else. It opened up something else, even though, yeah, something crumbled. So some type of crumbling or being in your head and something like that. Yeah. Um, it brought clarity, movement forward. It opened a door. This is all honestly for your greatest good. Lord Shiva said you should be grateful. You're gonna gain a whole bunch of love. It's feeling like something was clogged, and now that things are tumbling down, like the flood of love and the abundance could start flooding in. Maybe something needed to be chopped or tumbled down so that you can move forward. Maybe it was weight, maybe it was blocking. Now there could be a flood of abundance, water, love, happiness, joy. There needs to be gratitude here. It really sucks, but I don't feel like it really sucks that much. Maybe some of you, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people in love don't know what they want or what, and they're realizing like the person that they're with like is not what they wanted the whole time. Like, and it's just like you're realizing that and going on your true path, no matter what age you are. It's crazy. It could be a sad thing, but like it's liberating to finally know what you want, and then now you can actually go get what you want. Like you're sure about yourself. You're sure about yourself. You, as you're watching this right now, you're sure about yourself. You, nothing can really like pass the illusion of what joy or love is for you anymore. I want to just a little bit say this too. There's something also about use illusions of stuff strategically in a good way. So like when manifesting, being able to imagine something that you're manifesting, but at the same time knowing how to balance that with where you are and the reality and stuff, but being able to use illusion to bring in happiness or whatnot, something like that. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, although, okay, that's what I mean too. I'm just getting this whole thing like, even if some, and maybe you guys are doing that and Lord Shiva is like um acknowledging that, or Lord Shiva is advising that like even if things are breaking down or it seems like it's in lack or whatnot, there's lies or whatnot, you have the power because you have a mind, right? All is mind. That's the topic. You have the power to see this crumbling down, this revealing of lies, this lack. So you have the choice to be like, oh, now I know the truth about the lies, so you can move on that. You can like you see with your mind like, oh, this is not a bad thing. This is a good thing that this truth was revealed. I can see clearly now, like seeing it that way, not being like, of course you could have your morning, and I keep saying have your little morn or whatnot, that whatever thing, illusion, whatever is dead and it's not real. It never was even alive. But also just turn it around and be like, it gives me hangman kind of thing. Turn it around and be like, oh, okay, so this is putting me further on what I want, on what I want to be want fulfilled, on further on my track, on my path. This crumbling down, now that it's crumbling down, I could build something new. I can like I'm free now. I'm not having to hold this tower up, this thing up that was not like real or something like that. Now I can build anew. Now I can move forward, like or whatnot. Or if it was in your way or blocked, now I can move forward. Or if you're in this lack or whatnot, oh, now I have, I, you know what I mean. You could be at rock bottom. It could only go up from here. 111. I just thought it could go only up from here. Not that I'm in lack or I just don't have whatnot. I can attain as much as I can. So that's what I mean. And like, it's all sad and stuff, and the whole marriage thing breaking up. But now you have the freedom to figure out who you are and what you truly want, like what you're truly interested in, what will make you happy every single day that you get up. Like eternally, not just temporary. And you have to keep working on it. Like, um, now that you're not with this person, now you can explore what you actually like, other people, or if it's just with yourself. Like now that you're free of this, now that I can focus on what I want, or whatnot. Something about that. Okay. Like, I want to do that one again, but it's a disguise. It's a chameleon, Gemini energy. But it's giving me something about also like the whole thing where I was talking about like being strategic, because Seven of Swords doesn't always mean like lying and thievery. It could be being strategic, like you're moving a certain way to achieve a certain thing. Okay. All right. We'll just take this. Who cares? All right. So to close out this week's Moonday deck pool reading, the topic all is mind. What came out is the vulture consume. Yeah, I'm telling you, all is mine. The spirit realm, we're talking about Lord Shiva right now, but the spirit realm for sure wants us to transform how our mind is. Like we need to like think of situations or things of how like our mind is. There's like a transformation of like seeing things in harmony. It's not toxic positivity. I'm tired of hearing that shit. I don't like that weird stuff where people start talking about toxic positivity. There's a balance of like how to handle things. Um, but there's something about like shifting your mind in a way or whatnot. So yeah, we got the vulture consume. And then what the other card that came out is sacred space. Some of y'all need to be in a meditative space or whatnot, like by on your own or whatnot. I'm saying like a sacred space, and also this is like I said before in one of my readings. This symbol right here gives me high priestess. When it's the moon in the middle, the circle in the middle, and then the crescents on the side, it gives me high priestess. Some of y'all need to, yeah, need to connect and all that stuff. Um, something about the sun as well, and all of that. I'm gonna read these. So, vulture. The glare. I'm just trying not to have the glare. Vulture, consume. This card represents the union of life and death, consuming that which has died in order to live. Many of the mythologies surrounding the vulture are in opposition to one another. Oh, I like how they said that. What it made me think, especially related to this reading. That's what I'm saying. Somebody like it's like it's like somebody, you and somebody else or something with situation y'all were able to like successfully, or you need to successfully process the storms or things that's happening, and then mentally be like, okay, this is what this is what I need to do, and move forward. Like it's super like it is what it is type of energy. If y'all are doing that, I like that because I'm gonna be honest. I'm so tired of like people like saying they're going through stuff and then like it's like they keep going through it on purpose. It's like you already knew you aren't. Didn't you go through processing? Didn't you like spend time with yourself and process like why you're attracting a certain type of people, why you're attracting a certain type of situation, and how to stop it and move forward harmonically. So that type of stuff, high key, I'm not gonna say low key, annoys me. So this gives me that like being able to consume to process. And a card in my animal deck is called, I think it's the peacock one. It says that you basically are able to consume um what life what comes your way in life or whatnot, and to make that better or whatnot. So something about that or whatever. And it related to like the marriage thing that I was saying. Like if some of y'all literally just realized the truth of like why your marriage, maybe your friendships, or like maybe something within yourself or something like that was causing a certain thing, and y'all were able to like see the truth of it, um consume it, process it, and able to transform to go to now you're going towards better. um that is definitely a mind thing to me, like logically seeing that shit. I honestly gonna be very blunt. I don't like I because I do it for myself. And I was doing that at one point too. I don't like when people are going through things constantly over and over again, and then they come and they kind of complain about it or say something about it, and then like it's like, well, have you like sat down and like processed why in the world, and like this is constantly happening to you, these situations, like this person, and like sit there in it or whatnot. And that's why I brought that up too. Some of y'all might be called to break up with people or something like that in order to further get within yourself or whatnot, to learn yourself, to know thyself, what you actually want or whatnot. Because I'm telling you, there's a lot of people going around here not knowing what they want. And they think they do until like years later in a marriage with somebody or with something, they realize, oh, this is definitely not making me happy. Like, yeah, you think? Um, and it's something with temporary shit. I don't like temporary stuff. Temporary love, conditional love, temporary, and that's not abundant. I'm not gonna put those words together. Temporary stuff, instead of like having something that's everlasting, long lasting, because you know what works for you or whatnot. All right, so let's do it over again because I read that, I was like, this is what I'm talking about. This card represents the union of life and death, consuming that which has died in order to live. Many of the mythologies surrounding the vulture are in opposition to one another. While the ancient Egyptians associated the birth with life-giving, fertility, protection, and feminine deities, the ancient Greeks and Romans associated the bird with war, destruction, ill omen, and masculine deities. The vulture card may be asking you to confront your own duality or how the opposites within yourself complement you as a whole. So that's what I'm saying. Lovers could be within yourself or not. Um, just as the death of one creature nourishes the life of another, remember that we are three-dimensional imperfect beings made up of negative and positive traits. Our shadow may nourish our light as we learn and accept our own imperfections. The vulture was often used as an agent of vengeance in Greek myths, such as the vulture, though trans, some translations also state the eagle who tortured Prometheus at Zeus's I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong, behest, sorry. Vengeance as an emotion can consume and must be kept in check. This card asks you to take care that vengeance and overwhelming negative emotion do not consume you and to find a balance between light and dark. Correspondences: element air, flora galangal root, black-eyed Susan, chestnut, stones, rhodonite. Rhodonite is nice. I need to look more into it. I've been touching it lately. But yeah, rhodonite, red jasper, fire opal, black obsidian. Spell work: urging justice upon one who has harmed you, reversing hexes, shadow work. I'm feeling that shadow work, especially what I just said. Dealing with past life trauma, confronting one's own faults. Wow, can we say that again? This is what I just said too. Confronting one's own faults. Yeah, accountability, right? Um, sacred space. Create a sacred space where you can explore yourself completely. Maybe it's a journal, a spot under a tree or duvet, a place in your imagination, or even this deck of cards. Wherever it may be, you deserve a safe space to dream, a place for uninterrupted self reflection and unrushed creative work. For time away from the for time away from the loud world, a space quiet enough to hear the whispers within until they become just as loud as the world outside. This is your inner wisdom, your intuition, the universe coming through you. Return to this space whenever you need it. And this is a quote by Joseph Campbell. Safe, sacred space is an absolute necessity. This is a place where you can simply experience and bring forth what you are and what you might be. Absolutely. If y'all want to see the bottom of the deck and the top of the deck, for the vulture or whatever, the bottom of the deck, which is the summary of that card, is transformation with the butterfly. It's looking like some Harry Potter stuff over here. If y'all know the whole thing about what was it called? Was it the Order of the Phoenix? I don't know. Sorry. And here again, we have the circle and the whatnot. So a lot of y'all gotta do some self-reflection. Y'all gotta meditate. Y'all gotta connect with God and all that stuff. Top of the deck usually watching this right now is death. I feel like Lord Shiva wants to help with some type of transition of like a way of things or something. And if y'all want to see for the sacred space, bottom of the deck, which is the summary of the sacred space card, is the keep going card. And top of the deck, usually watch this right now is connected. Some of y'all need to like go out in the sun, maybe meditate in the sun, sun gaze or whatnot. Do that safely and all that stuff. Look it up before you do it and hurt your eyes, or whatnot. Um, and we have Aries here, and we have Scorpio. It's crazy because I thought about Scorpio when I saw this, and then the death card here. Because I did say something about like being careful of vengeance and whatnot, to Scorpios in the what was it, the full moon reading? I don't know, whichever one was the most recent, 1144. So Scorpio and Aries, um, and then Gemini. Scorpio, Aries, and Gemini. So this could be in your chart, or whatnot. Any of these signs could be in your chart. You can be that sign you're just looking at. I don't know. Yeah, you could be that sign that could be in the chart. It could be people around you. It could just be the energy of this reading. I mean, the planetary placement. Scorpio is gonna be in the waxing crescent moon, I believe. Um, yeah, this moon is gonna be waxing crescent in Scorpio this Friday, this Saturday, or whatnot. So maybe something with that or whatnot that day. Um, or something's gonna happen up to that day or on that day. Scorpio, Aries, and Gemini. That's what I'm saying. There's something about, don't get offended, okay? Specifically because of the Aries and the Gemini energy, and I literally just said something about this sounds very mature. If somebody's actually like, um, you know, healthily processing things and not just like acting out of what's happening or whatnot, you're literally like very mature for that instead of like making more chaos. Um, in ways that we all really don't get in the littlest ways. I'm getting, yeah, transformation, of course. I'm getting like this, also this, is it gusto? Whatever, this childlike, passionate energy, um, to transform. Maybe some of y'all are excited or should be excited about this, transformation or whatnot, or a pro in transformation and change or something like that. Yeah. Mm, yeah, there's something about change, anew, and transitioning, transforming, all of that. So that is it. Aries, Scorpio, and Gemini. That is it for I just want to make sure that's what they are. Okay. Yes. So that is it for this week's Moon Day deck pour reading. The topic all is mind. I hope you picked up cuz like it's interesting how it came out and it sounds like it's not a all is mind thing, but it really is. It really is. So I hope you picked up the message in that or whatnot. Um, and all that stuff. It'll make sense that like it also makes sense why I feel like it Lord Shiva was saying things a certain way because I was like, how is Libra in here? Because there's no Libra cards, but something felt like harmony and peace, and like as things are transitioning and transforming, like either you need to, or some of you are actually just working on harmonically, peacefully, like being able to go with this transition, this transformation. And this Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the moon is going to be in Libra. So that is very interesting. It's gonna be in the last quarter moon and possibly the waning crescent moon in Libra. So there's something about that, and ooh, and reflecting and inner and all that stuff, and it's all about peace and harmony. Wow. Yeah, since the moon is waning, it's gonna be in like the darker ones, not like the gibbous. It's like the last quarter and the crescents. That's the darkest besides the new moon, one of the darkest spaces where you're supposed to reflect and all that stuff. That one makes sense for like my Sunday card pulls as well. It's like something about going internally, but it's only to just burst out even bigger. Grounding underneath, but only to just burst up so much bigger and better or whatnot. So yeah, that is it for this week's Moon Day deck pour reading. The topic, all is mine. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my Linktree or you can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's all very much appreciated and is helpful. And peace out, y'all. See y'all for the Mars Day weekly forecast / predictions. Bye. Peace out, y'all.